Hi. It's one of those times when I find myself asking one question over and over again. And this question is, why isn't accountability fixed for all and equally? Why the upper quartile or quantile and the lower quartile or quantile in a society be saved from certain degree of answerability, and why the middle section of the society or the social system has to carry on their shoulders all the accountability, all the responsibility, all the answerability, whatever you call it. This the trigger for this question came from me hearing about deaths in hospitals. uh, so many of them have lost their lives, and the relatives still have to pay hefty amount as bills. They have to settle the bills, and that's in lakhs, and that too when they've lost their loved ones. How fair is that? Now it's a question which is so debatable, and you don't find an answer to a fixed answer to it, one answer for it, because people who think that it is all right, they say that a lot of resources, a lot of time and effort, uh, it goes into treating a person. So a doctor and hospital deserves to be paid something, but it deserves to be paid only a nominal amount, because they haven't been, this is my view, they haven't been able to deliver what they are being paid for. If the death happens due to some kind of negligence, the doctors should ideally be sued. And if they are not sued, they should never be paid for their failure. In fact, if they are not very talented, and if they are money minded, if they are apathetic, they don't belong to the world of medicine. You have to have a compassionate heart and a wider view of things before you enter this profession. And it's not even a profession, it's a way of life that you have chosen to lead. And it money is could be a byproduct of it, and it does come to people who are talented, who are skilled doctors. But just because your parents had to pay a huge amount for to make you a doctor, had to pay a huge amount to these schools that educated you in medicine, that doesn't mean that you keep on ripping people apart by huge hefty bills. So my view and my point of confusion is, don't don't pay. If you are in the shoes of, unfortunately, the relative who've lost their loved ones, or they don't see that the doctors that they are dealing with have to uh, much to give to the people who they are treating, don't pay them what they are asking for. And the doctors shouldn't be taking, ideally, ethically, money in huge amount if they have not been able to save lives of people they are treating. So the effort should be on both the sides. Of course, a nominal amount could be paid, but not a hefty amount in any case. And especially in a country like India, I do think that sometimes I may appear to be a person who would bash the country. No, you would only talk about what hurts you for people, for entities that you're most attached with. Alright, so coming back to the point, as far as healthcare system is concerned, India doesn't score very high. It occupies some 158th position out of 190, and it hasn't been able to successfully tackle the problems of the diseases like tuberculosis, heart diseases, chronic kidney problems. For years now, there has been some improvement, but not much. And as far as our neighbors are concerned, like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, they they score much higher when it comes to healthcare index. However, there are certain states like Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, few places in Maharashtra that do deliver. Some places in Delhi too, but these are very expensive. The bottom line for me is the healthcare system in this country is not dependable, and it's not fair in by any stretch of imagination, because the rich people definitely get a better chance to live. In that case, do not rely on the healthcare system. Rely on your age old uh, age old pathy like Ayurveda. Live a disciplined life, uh, or take some help from homeopathy. And as far as you can avoid going to hospitals. They're not the place to be at. That's all I wanted to say. Bye.